Some of the smartest people you know are still struggling with money. They read books, they think deeply, they analyze everything, and yet month after month, they are stuck in the same place. No savings, no freedom, no real progress. That feels confusing because we are told something our whole life. That if you are smart, if you work hard, if you understand how the world works, money should follow. But for millions of intelligent people, it doesn't. So the real question is not, why are some people rich? The real question is, why do so many smart people stay poor? In this video, we're not going to talk about luck. We're not going to talk about scams. And we're definitely not going to talk about getting rich fast. Instead, we're going to look at something much more uncomfortable, something most people avoid. The quiet reasons. The thinking patterns that feel smart, but slowly keep people poor. And more importantly, we'll look at what actually changes for the few who escape. Not overnight, not magically, but slowly, calmly, step by step. Because here's the hard truth. Money does not move toward intelligence alone. It doesn't care how much you know. It doesn't care how many books you read. Money moves toward behavior, toward action, toward decisions repeated over time. And this is where many smart people get stuck. They think more, but act less. They wait for certainty in a world that never gives it. They avoid mistakes and accidentally avoid progress. None of this looks stupid. In fact, it looks responsible. But over years, it becomes a trap. To understand why this happens, we first need to talk about one simple idea. The difference between being smart and being effective. And that difference changes everything. Let's start there. Being smart helps you understand the world, but it does not automatically help you move inside it. Intelligence is very good at seeing complexity, risk, and nuance. And while that feels like an advantage, it often becomes a hidden disadvantage with money. Smart people see too many possibilities at once. They see what could go wrong. They understand why something might fail before they ever try it. Over time, this creates a habit of thinking instead of acting. Not because they are lazy, but because they are careful. And the world of money does not reward careful thinking on its own. It rewards movement. Smart people don't jump into things blindly. They want to be prepared. They want to know more. They want to choose the best option. But in real life, there is rarely a perfect option. There's only a moment where action is small and risk is low. And another moment where action becomes expensive because time has passed. Many intelligent people miss the first moment while analyzing it. And by the time they feel ready, the opportunity is gone or much harder. This doesn't feel like failure. It feels like being mature. But slowly, it keeps them in the same place. Over time, learning becomes a safe space. Reading about money feels productive. Watching videos feels like progress. Understanding systems feels empowering, but none of it creates change by itself. Information without application turns into comfort. It removes urgency. It creates the illusion of movement without real movement. And because smart people enjoy learning, this trap is especially dangerous for them. They mistake preparation for progress. Hard work is not the issue. Most smart people work hard. They show up. They do what is expected. They are dependable. But working hard inside the wrong structure keeps results limited. When all effort is tied directly to time, income stops growing the moment effort stops. Intelligence helps you perform well. But without a shift in how effort connects to money, progress stays slow. This is why many intelligent people feel tired, frustrated, and confused. They did everything right, yet the outcome never changes. Most smart people don't feel stuck because nothing looks broken. From the inside, their life feels reasonable. They are informed. They are careful. They avoid obvious mistakes. They work hard and try to plan ahead. And because everything feels logical, there is no alarm going off. Bills are paid. Days pass. Years pass. The problem is invisible because it looks like responsibility. Learning replaces action. Thinking replaces movement. Intelligence keeps optimizing decisions inside the same structure, and that structure never produces financial freedom. Not because the person lacks ability, but because the way effort connects to money never changes. Over time, this creates frustration, not failure. And frustration is easy to tolerate for a very long time. What separates the people who escape is not intelligence or knowledge. It's their relationship with action. They stop waiting to feel ready. They accept imperfect decisions early, when the cost of mistakes is small. They understand that clarity comes after movement, not before it. They don't confuse learning with progress, and they don't protect their identity at the cost of momentum. Small actions taken sooner compound quietly over time. And this shift, more than any book or idea, is what slowly changes their financial direction. If this felt familiar, it's not an accident. Most people never stop to look at these patterns, even though they shape their entire financial life. Awareness doesn't fix everything, but it creates space for change. And once you see this clearly, you start noticing your own decisions differently. Without pressure, without extremes, and without pretending to be someone else. At the end of the day, intelligence alone does not create wealth. What really matters is how you move, how you act, and how you turn knowledge into consistent decisions. Awareness is the first step. Small choices taken steadily build momentum that compounds over time, quietly but powerfully. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit the like button. It helps others discover it too. Subscribe if you want more clear, practical insights about money and smart habits, and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions. Your ideas could help shape the next video and spread this knowledge further. See you next time.